Well done, Liam, for doing that fantastic magic trick. It's not an illusion. We're all spookified here at Crafters TV for the whole of today because, of course, it is Halloween is coming. Well, it's here, actually, Halloween. Halloween is here. So I'm sure you're going to be doing lots of Halloweeny makes. Maybe you're going to a Halloweeny party later on. But we're here. And I'm going to be interspersing the shows with really rubbish Halloween jokes, I have to be honest, and maybe the occasional cackle of laughter. I have perfected my witch's cackle, haven't I? I'm quite proud of my witch's cackle. I'll just drop it in occasionally just to make you jump. Now, we've had a fantastic earlier show and we've got more shows to come, but we didn't manage to let you know which was the demo of the show in the last show. So we're going to let you know now. So we're going to go over to the lovely Debbie. Debbie, you're here all day and tomorrow with me, aren't you?
You're here all day today, here all day tomorrow as well. Just got to give a big shout out to our graphics there with our Liam. Oh my God, that was amazing. I was expecting the green light to come back on you, Becky.
It was good,
this
wasn't it?
morning.
I like that.
I can't wait to see what he's got up his sleeve for 6 o'clock. I think that'll be a good one. But yes, I'm back here again. We've got a great show lined up for you. We are going to throw a couple more demos in as well. But loads and loads and loads and loads of things that we've launched over October. And me and Becky both said we're really, really excited because it's the first time we've both worked on a reloaded show. So for us too, we're really excited about this, and we have been all day. And yes, for those who watched earlier, we did go to the Tesco. Yes, she did get lots of luck. I left mine at home, well, I left mine back here, but Becky braved it, and the compliments that you were getting, Becky, I thought were amazing anyway. We'll tell you a little bit more about that. Yes, demo of the show. We never got round to announcing it because we had to wrap up that show very quickly, and your choices that you had were between 1, 2 and 3, and 3 was the winner, so that's the one that's going to go forward to the demo of the day later on. So thank you very much, because I do love those scruffy.
You're going to win today.
I hope so, Becky. I hope.
I feel it in my bones. Yeah,
definitely.
Feel it in my bones. Well, yeah. Who else can win? We did go to Tesco. Debbie didn't wear her hat, and she put her coat on. I looked exactly like this, and I frightened quite a few children. There was one little girl who was moaning, and I went boom, and she stopped moaning after that. Did a lot of screaming instead. Very nice, am I? The first item we're going to show for you today is your brand spanking new Craft Your Year with Sarah. This is your crafting Bible. There is a huge amount of a crafty inspiration in here for you throughout the whole of the year. All sorts of different things. Not only have we got paper crafts in there, we've got soft crafts, we've got sort of decorations as well. Loads and loads of things in here. I remember my mum having a book similar to this when I was a child, and it was one of those things that came out every single year because you used it throughout the year because there's so many different types of crafts that you can do. This is a great gift for anybody who loves to craft. Perhaps you want to treat yourself. Lots and lots of inspiration in this book. You've got over 70 projects, and they're done step-by-step projects in here. This is £20 or $29.99, but if you're a platinum member, it's £16 or $23.99. This is great. I'm looking forward to having a little play on this. There is one in the green room, isn't there? I've seen that.
I did notice that. I was going to have a little peek because I thought, I wonder if, because it could be Craig's. Because Craig's got his. I haven't got my copy yet, but Craig got his copy, so I wonder if it's Craig's. But I'm dying to have a little look inside it because they look some amazing projects in there.
Absolutely, yeah, definitely.
It's like you cook book in your kitchen. It should like your little recipe book for your craft room, isn't it? That's how I look at that. But crafts that anybody can do and all family members can do, and not necessarily the crafts that you know automatically associate with us in terms of papercraft. Lots of crafts that the family can get involved with, the kids, the grandkids, anybody of any age. I think that's what I love about it. So I'm really excited to have a little look through there because I have not got my hands on mine yet.
No, me either. Definitely worth having a look at. And you've got some lovely things, quite funky things over there.
I have got some funky things. Get you that little segue there, right? Really, really, really smooth that, Becky.
I know.
I'm going to tell you though, what I'm loving about this is it's only just come back into stock. So it literally, because the last time, I can't remember the last time when we had it, but it sold out. It's our funky foam. And I love this. I was here when I was presenting when Craig launched this and gave you a little sneaky peek into things that you can do with it. Funky foam, do not automatically think straight away, kids. Do not think that. Of course, it's going to work well with all your kids' projects, but think of it in terms of your crafting needs. And look at the gorgeous colours. Now, in each one, you're getting 6 sheets of your funky foam, a really nice depth as well. And they're all, what did you say, producer Nicola? Oh, I thought you said that. Oh, right, okay. These are all individually priced, $1.99 or $3.95. Take off the lowest that you go to is that Club Platinum price, which is $1.59, $3.16. I'm going to go through the colours with you, but I will tell you, because they're bought your individual, there'll be certain colours that are going faster than others.
Right, okay.
Because it always happens with anything when it comes to foam. You've got that gorgeous, bright yellow, stunning, it's like a canary yellow. The purple is literally one of those that is selling like hotcakes, and I'll tell you why. It's purple.
Yes,
it's a lovely
purple.
colour.
Yep.
Everyone loves it. And if you think that's a gorgeous colour, what about the blue?
That's
so
lovely.
again, you've got that lovely sky blue, bright blue. What kind of blue would you call that? Royal blue.
Yeah.
Royal blue.
Or
electric blue, I like that.
It's like the parakeet ink pad, isn't it? That colour.
Oh, that's a good description of that one, Becky. Yeah, absolutely. So you're going to get 6 sheets of that foam as well. Let me just pop those in order. I'm not going to mess the order up. We've got the lovely pink in there as well. I know you're going to think I'm daft when I say it, but it is double-sided colour. Yeah. So it's double-sided both ways and all the way through as well. So you've got your lovely pink there, 6 sheets of your pink. The next we have is the green, and this is perfect for any of your Christmas makes as well. So be thinking about all the things that you can die cut into or how you can use your funky foam. So the green, that option. Now you've got the red. So the Christmas green, I call it Christmas red because it is a lovely red.
I agree.
That lovely, fabulous pillow box. Pillow box. Thank you. I knew I'd get it out eventually. Now, this one is a mixed pack, so there's 12 in this one. So we're jumping up a little bit and jumping up in the price because you're getting $3.99 or $5.95. You're getting 12 sheets, so it's double the quantity that you've just seen in the single colours. And then the platinum price is £3.19 or $4.76. So that's your black and white option. Always a good one to have. I can tell someone's been in that one because there are definitely not 12 sheets in that, Becky. And then we've got the assorted colours. And the assorted colours, exactly, 12 sheets. You're getting your red. In fact, it's all the single colours. It's the red, the yellow, the purple, the blue, the pink, the green in there. And that's your assorted colours for $3.99, $5.95, or the platinum price, £3.19, $4.76.
Fantastic. Now, is the can you use the funky foam for making flowers?
Yes, do you know that's exactly what I use mine for.
Okay.
So I love dimensional flowers, and I know our lovely foam is absolutely fabulous. That foam, you know, our flower forming foam is fabulous to distress and when you heat apply it. But I love texture in flowers. Yeah. And there's paper flowers, vellum flowers, funky foam flowers. Look lovely. It die cuts like a dream as well, and you can use this on regular metal dies, not just a multi craft die or a mixed media multimedia die. Yeah. Mixed media. I think they call them that, don't they? Do we? Don't know what's happened to my brain today. I genuinely think
I've gone.
I think cast the spell.
And I've drawn out all the knowledge.
The brains out there, literally, quite literally. But yes, so it will cut through your regular dies. That is where I was going. Yeah. But of course, you can cut multiples if you are using one of those multimedia dies.
And could you put it through a printer?
Could you through what?
Through a printer.
It depends how thick your printer could accept. Okay. So I've just got a regular bog standard printer. Okay. And it will only take, mine doesn't even take like, it goes up to 180 mine, 180 GSM, it won't take anything thicker than that. Now then, that's a really good question because Craig found this out for us because somebody asked about this. Depth-wise. I'm going to see if we can find that for you because it will depend on your printer. Right. You can stamp onto it, that's not a problem. Yeah. There's a permanent ink on there if you're going to stamp onto it. But remember with your printers, depending on the thick, because you could jam it, that's the last thing you want, for it going round the rollers to jam. Yeah. So I would say, I'm going to say no. Okay. I'm going to say no. Okay. So that's a good question. But again, if you've got printers that take thicker thicker things, then you might be able to get away with it.
Right.
But I would always, I'm saying that, it might run off because it depends on the ink that you're going through there. Is it a laser jet printer they call it?
Yeah, there's laser jet and ink jets, aren't they?
Ink jets, laser jets. You can see I'm not very good with all things technical.
So what would you generally use this kind of foam for?
So I've used it to create my own stamps. So with a die. So if I want to cut a sentiment die, but I want it stamped rather than a die cut, I'll die cut it out of that and then use it and turn it into a stamp.
Didn't think of that.
I use it for a lot of flowers. But literally, it's used for lots of things. Kids crafted as well, if you love your Chris. So like, do you know the lovely little characters that you do, Becky?
Yeah.
They look gorgeous in this. They look in the funky foam. They look absolutely fabulous. So those gorgeous little animal applique dies that you launched not so long back, they look lovely. So a lot of you might have got alphabets if you want to add texture, mixed media. So if you want to go onto canvases and you want something that's got a bit of depth, cut it out in that. You can cut it up. Yeah. Use the black and white though. I won't use your colour. Yeah. Use your black and white one. But there's loads of things that you can do with it. And if you want to go back, I don't know when that show was. Me and Craig were on. I'd have to have a little look back. But Craig did loads and loads of different techniques with it. Okay. And so you can have a little look back onto that. But there's lots of things you can do with funky foam.
Could you emboss on it?
Yes.
You could do that as well. That's all right. I'm so sorry asking you questions.
It's all right. It's just because I could feel, you feel it coming and I'm like, let me stop talking quick. No, you can. And I will show you. I'll run a sheet through an embossing folder for you. You can do that as well. So you get another extra texture background. So you can do that too.
Fantastic.
12th of September.
12th of September, yeah, that's when it launched. So there will be more techniques on there as well. I'm going to say a few hellos. Lisa says, hello all from a snowy Minnesota. Hope everyone is well. Yes, we are. Debbie's still got a little bit of there's a tickly little gremlin in her throat. And I look at...
Stinking cold. Let's just have it as it is. It's a rotten stinking cold. But the show must go on. Yeah. So we have, we do it. But don't be worried about us. I'm not needing to be lying down somewhere or anything like that. But it's a rotten stinking cold that's got hold of me right. It went in my head over the weekend. If you guys were watching over the weekend, it was in my head and started. So it did make me feel a bit horrible last couple of days. But back on my feet now, it's just all of this. And the cough does not want to go at all. No. It just wants to hang on as long as it can. So, yeah.
And if you were at home, you wouldn't be coughing at all because you wouldn't need to keep talking. But
exactly,
I keep making you talk. I keep on asking Debbie questions. And that is your opportunity. If you want to make Debbie cough, no. If you want to ask any questions, please do message in. Any questions at all. If you are new, you've been watching us for a long time. If you've just suddenly discovered a handy tip with one of our products, share them, let us know. Marjorie Bates says good morning from Colorado. Coletta says good morning everyone from Arkansas. Patricia says spectacular costume, Becky. Thank you very much. It was a bit of there were a couple of people that took photographs of me when I was in Tesco.
Did they?
I'm a bit concerned.
Did you see the kids when we were walking in? Yeah. And they were going to boat and
Did you not see what I did afterwards when we walked away and I went back? And
Did you really? You should be on stage, Becky. You should be on stage.
Renee says, love your costumes, Becky and Debbie. Hi from Texas. Evelyn says, hello from sunny Colorado. Gaz is here saying, hello, Debbie, Becky, all CTV crew, and our lovely social media superstar and all my crafty pals. Betty Weaver's here to say hello. Barbara's here. Teresa says, Becky, you look adorbs. Thanks. Lynn Blackledge says, good afternoon. I put up your joke about where ghosts live. I got answers: Frighton, Boo York, and Skeleton Coast. Brilliant. Don't be worried that this is all going to be about craft because I'm going to still find some awful jokes to share with you. But we are going to show you some products. They're going to be scarily bad. And we're going to be doing some fantastic demos as well. The first thing I'm going to show you are our balloon sentiments. You've got these here. These are pretty spectacular as they were. And actually, whilst we made them looking a bit like balloons, I think you could make them look a little bit like slime, couldn't you, coming down them? So you've got the die here to cut out that shape, but you've also got the stamp here with a little bit of sentiment. So this first one is your friend. Then we have party. with the big party sign there. Really useful. I think this kind of shape, balloon writing was something that was really popular in the 80s when I was young. This is thanks, so of course you've got that large thanks die and stamp, but you've also got all those other smaller sentiments in there as well, and congrats as well. This is £15 or $19. The platinum price is £12 or $15.50. And to show you what they look like when you're actually using them in your crafting, look at that one with the little friend. My little friend, in two tones there in that stamping. It looks really cool. How about heat embossing it? Look at that. Wow, that looks really good. Like that one a lot. This one here in different colours, you've got a kind of ombre effect on this one here. I mean, these kind of sentiments are something that you'll use all the time. Really useful ones to have. This one here, just holding this gatefold card together. It looks absolutely gorgeous. Like these a lot. These are brilliant. Very nice. Clarice says, hello to all you crafty ghouls out there from South Carolina. Let us know what you're getting up to. Are you doing parties today? Are you going out? Are you expecting lots of trick-or-treaters? Apparently, trick-or-treaters turned up at the house last night.
As long as they don't come
20 of them.
What?
Apparently, 20 of them turned up last night.
How do you know that?
Because Anna was staying in the house.
Oh, wow,
and
bless her.
She'd just come out of the shower and I wasn't back from the studio, and she said she'd got to open the door and these 20 children going trick or treat. And we didn't have anything, but I have bought some sweets for later on.
Oh, you're too kind. You're too kind, Becky.
Well, no, I've bought sweets for us to eat.
Oh, well, that's
while
fine.
we sit in the completely black house. So you don't put the lights on.
That's my usual trick. Turn the lights off, Liam. Turn the lights off, quick.
Exactly.
They're not coming in.
What other spectacular deals have you got over there?
I've got a really, really fabulous Spectrum Noir birthday bundle, and I'm really excited about this one. So straight away, you'll see the prices on the screen and the purple box price. So that's the Platinum members level and what you'll pay. Or if you're brand new to Club Inspire today as well. I'm going to try and get through these really quick without this going again. I'm going to start off with possibly some of my favourite things that we do here at Spectrum Noir at Crafters Companion. It's our Aqua Blend pencils, and we've gone with the portrait collection, so you've got a lovely plethora of colour. Let me just turn this around so you can see all the fabulous colours that you've got in there. All the portraits, all the skin tones, different skin tones as well, and then we've thrown in a couple of more primary colours in there for you as well. Now, these are artist quality pencils that are fully water soluble. What I mean that is that you will scribble the teeniest, weeniest amount of wax down, and then take a paintbrush or take your crystal clear overlay or take one of our Spectrum Noir water brushes and watch it just dissolve, and literally you can create the most gorgeous watercolour effects with these pencils. 24 pencils to get you going. However, I say this and I say it a lot and I mean it, don't think of 24 colours, because there's colours in here that you're going to be able to mix and match and put different colours in to get different tones. So there's a lot of more possibilities in terms of colour. That's normally £25. Is it £25.99 or £29.99? I think they're around the £25 mark, if I remember rightly. Thought so, Nicola. Oh, thank you. Yes, I thought it was. So straight off, you get to see that value. Do you know when you think, oh my God, it's coming?
Oh, no.
I can feel it. I can feel it. It's because I'm talking. Stop talking, Debbie.
It'd be quite a boring show if you're not talking, though, Debbie. It's just you just holding things like that.
I tell you what, Becky.
No.
You describe it.
Okay.
You describe it, and I just have a quick swig.
Right. Okay. This is an amazing, you could be my magic hands. So a collection of your Aqua Blend pencils. These are your portrait colours, so all of those neutral kind of tones that you're going to need.
And then we move along too.
These are your tri-blends in the floral blend. Am I right with that? Oh, I'm quite impressed with myself being able to see that. If you've never used our tri-blends, this is your opportunity to take advantage of these. They're normally $19.99. You've got 3 different tones in each of these, so it makes colouring really easy with those different tones.
Effortlessly and blendable, so much more blendable. We talk of these as being in a 6-pen set, but you're actually getting 18 colours because there's 3 tones in each one. The light, the medium, the dark, of the pink, the purple. In fact, I'll give you the colours. The bright pink blend, lavender blend, purple blend, dark red blend, orange blend and citrus blend. Now, I'm just going to just hold those there just for a second, because £20, £25, So if you do the maths, and we don't have to be Corinne Carol Vorderman Robinson at this stage, because you literally just add those up and you're over that £40 mark or $50 mark. But then that platinum price, when you see the value straight away, these are going to be great Christmas gifts. This birthday bundle, don't just think of it maybe for yourself. Think of somebody in your family that you know that might appreciate like a colouring book, and then some colouring mediums to colour with. Some of my other favourites in here are our lovely Spectrum Raw Glitter pens. Now these are our water-based colours again, but they've got a really impactful shimmering glitter inside there, and then markers. So you've got this lovely little fine tip that you can use to draw with, colour with, and do lots of techniques with. And again, you've got 6 beautiful colours in there in the neon light. So those neon colours are just glorious. So that's what you get in there already. And then I've still got, this is incredible. The value of this is off the chart amazing. You've got in here some acrylic paints.
These are fabulous for drawing on your glass or ceramics. Maybe you want to do some of those rocks. In fact, there's a few little designs in that Sarah's crafting Bible using these. So they're really beautiful jewel tones, I think these ones are, aren't they?
Thank you very much. And there are acrylic paint markers. Now moving on to some more colouring system here, the alcohol pens. These are our classics. These are our permanent pens, the ones that when you're brought into this system, you can use re-inkers to fill them up. But there's a lot of ink in here, artist quality alcohol markers, and we've gone with those gorgeous yellow tones in there. And when I mean, you can almost think of this like a tri-marker as well. I know it's not a tri-blend, but you've got 3 colours. So there's 3 colours from the golden family, so the golden yellow family, which is the 1, the 3 and the 4. Yeah. And then the daffodil and the canary and the dandelion are from the citrus family, so the 1, 3 and 4. Okay. So you've got some nice tones there to create what you would normally create in a tri-blend. Yeah. You've got in these pens as well, so absolutely incredible. Still not done though, because we've got ink. We've gone for our opaque pigment ink pad, and we've gone for that gorgeous parakeet. You must have known when you said parakeet earlier. You need a blending brush, so that's what we've popped in there for you. You've got a blending tool, a rounded one with an extra additional
blending foamy ends.
Do you know, I can't remember the name of it. The sponge. So the
sponge. Blending foamy end is a much better choice than sponge.
I know, sponge, trying to think of the word sponge. What the heck is wrong with me today? Masking tape, a must-have in your stamping journey, and it's absolutely incredible. There's a lot on this roll, and it's the masking tape that's that stickiness all the way through, so not just in areas, all the way through, so it's absolutely incredible. Becky, look at this.
That's great, dear,
just look at the value of this bag. How much is it? Look at the price with the red line slashed through the centre. Oh my God. Nicola, what's the saving on that?
57%.
57%. Wow.
Wow.
Wow. All better than half price. It's absolutely incredible. All those gorgeous aqua blend pencils. You've got tri-blends, you've got glitter markers, you've got paint markers, you've got classic markers in there, you've got some ink, you've got a blending tool, and you've got masking tape as well for that fabulously incredible price, which I'm really pleased to see back, because I didn't think we would be seeing this back at that price. And I will tell you, none of these products in here are being discontinued. All these products that you are seeing right now are our core products in our Spectrum Noir range. To give it at that kind of price, kind of price, don't know where we're going there, kind of price, is absolutely incredible. Whether it's just a little treat to yourself or whether it's a little Christmas gift, take advantage of that amazing price there.
Fantastic. We've got other deals for you. This is a £2 or $2 or €2 lucky dip. So you can dip up to 10 times before you'll get a duplicate. So this is an example of the type of things that you may get in here. This one is a selection of Just Because stamps. You don't get the bag. I'm just reminding you, you don't get the bag. We also have the Blooming Heart. That is a really pretty stamp set. You've got some little different sentiments in there as well as that overall shape. You also have a Sharon Callis. This is a frame here. You've got some hunky-dory inserts. You've got this Woodland Glade, I think it is, no, Once Upon a Time stamp set. Really intricate stamp, actually, this one. Great for, if you've purchased that Spectrum Noir bag we just showed you, that would be great for practicing doing all your colouring. You've also got some nitwit embellishments. So you've got ribbons in here as well as little buttons in blues and yellows. This is a special friend edgeable die set. So these are things that you may get in the bundle or may get in the bag. It's a £2 lucky dip. So you don't know what you're going to get, but you can dip up to 10 times in order to, before you get replicates. The next one has got all these little different kinds of textures you've got in here as well. Here's another one. This is blooms and butterflies. So these are different stamps that you can build up. Just £2, $2, or if you're a platinum member, just £1.60 or $1.60. These are brilliant if you're going to be looking for gifts for Secret Santas. Maybe you just want to build up your stash. Maybe you just started crafting. This is absolutely ideal for you to take full advantage of because there's bound to be things in here that you would really, really like to use. And Debbie, you're going to go one up on me, aren't you, over there?
I'm going one up because we're going up £1 or $1. We've got a £3 or $3 lucky dip. And again, the £3, $3 lucky dip is the price without your club membership off. Your club membership will bring it down even more. So as you can see, the lowest you'll go to today is £2.40 or $2.40. And these are some of the examples that you could be getting. Again, is it another up to 10? Yeah, so 10 times dipping will mean no duplications. Anything over the 10, that is probably when it would get to a duplication stage. Let's just talk about some of these amazing things. Fabulous and I mean a fabulous edgeable die that you could be having for £3 or $3. A lovely rose die, that would look lovely in your foam. If you cut that out into your foam and then layer it up, you've got a lovely layering rose in there. Another one of our paper piecing dies, absolutely glorious if you love paper piecing, but it is an exquisite die that you can create lots of this. Can't believe that's in the £3, $3 lucky bag. This one shocked me that that's in there because this is stamp and die, and this is one of our outline dies that we launched a while back with some lovely sentiments on there. So that could be one of your options. Some of our very ever popular and from the queen of flower making as well, our lovely Sharon Callis. And this one is the, let me get this right, because that one could be where you get the neon breakers in there. But there's more options because you could potentially get the baby aloe.
Hello.
Hello, hello, baby, hello. Little baby aloe. Got to do it in a baby voice, Becky. That's the one.
Hello.
That's the one. Ooh, I'm loving this one. Oh, love that die and stamp set because it's got some sentiments on there as well. That do you know? I can't even remember. I don't even recall. I've not even got this one. Hang on a minute.
I need to be doing a lucky dip.
I need to be doing a lucky dip as well. So that could be an option. And then another one of our fabulous examples of an outline die is that fabulous B one as well. So they're just some examples of what you could be getting for the £3, $3 lucky dip. Up to 10, you won't get any duplications. Over 10, you absolutely could do. So please just be conscious of that when you're dipping. Maybe you just want to dip once. That's absolutely fine, and it's luck of the draw. That's exactly why it's called the lucky dip. But there's some of the examples of those that you could be getting today.
Fantastic. Do you know what, Debbie? Yes. Anything you could do, I could do better. I can do anything better than you.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Because I've got a £5, $5, €5 lucky dip bag. These are examples, again, you can dip up to 10 times before you get a duplicate. These are some Everlasting Love stamps that you've got here. God, I'm going to have to stop singing. I know, I'm going to come out off air and I'm going to have loads of phone messages from my mum saying, what is wrong with you? Stop talking, stop singing. This is your Floral Fusion, really pretty, very clear stamps that you've got in here. My mum has not messaged me yet, so I don't think she's watching, because otherwise she'd say, what have you done with your face? Have you dyed your hair again? Nature's Confetti is a really beautiful stamp and die set. In here you've got all tiny, teeny stamps and dies. I'll turn them around here so you can see them. So you can build up that lovely wreath. But these are going to be one of those kinds of sets that you're going to keep on your desk because you'll use them again and again. This is a set of cut and emboss folders. So you've got that big sort of scroll, central scroll, and you've also got those little corners in there. There's loads of stuff you could potentially be getting. This is your Charming Cottage. This is a stamp and die set that you've got in here. We've also got one of these beautiful edge balls. My goodness, that is a stunning one. Really like the look of that one. Very, very pretty. We use these edge balls again and again. This one is unique, well not unique, but unusual in that it actually contains 3 separate dies. Generally speaking, we only get one, so that offers really good value for money. We've then got a botanical frame here with stamps as well. So you've got that beautiful floral frame with the stamps and sentiments in there as well. Don't say that, Nicola. Then this is one of the dies to create that little cottage, that little home. I think these are really great for this time of year because I like the idea of creating lots of these and having them with those little battery operated tea lights in them, having them dotted around the house, making like a festive Christmas village. We've got a Connie Fung Friendship Angel stamp and die set. Love the Connie Fung ones, they are absolutely beautiful. God, there's loads of stuff in here. I have to take it all out in one go. We've also got one of our Bell Countryside stamp and die sets. This is the one with a horse on there. Great, you know, if you've got there's a child in the family that loves horses, this is a perfect one for them. We've got the Snowflake Mandala die, really intricate die in order to create these beautiful snowflakes, perfect for this time of year. This one I've kept out to the end because, well, more or less the end because it's one of my favourites. This is for your special friend. This stamp and die set with those lilies around the outside, that is absolutely beautiful. And then we also have a selection of hunky-dory card making kits basically. So you've got all of the die cut shapes in order to create the decoupage, and you've got the card bases in here. £5, $5, platinum price is £4 or $4. Remember, you can dip up to 10 times before you're going to get a duplicate. Again, great for building your stash, but if you perhaps go to a craft group and you want to buy gifts for everybody, getting in the way. That would be great. You could just split it up with everybody. You know, if you've got a few of you, take full advantage of that and maybe buy 10, so you get one of everything. Right, I'm going to go sort out my face and this. We're going to take a quick break. We'll see you in a couple of moments.
Here at Crafters TV, it couldn't be easier to get social with us. Whether you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, on your TV or tablet, you can get so close to the action, it's like you're in the studio with us. You can ask questions about products or crafty techniques. Get hints and tips from our expert demonstrators. Plus, share pictures of your crafty makes with our amazing community. Crafters TV, getting you closer to the crafty action.
Many of our viewers bring up time and time again, and that's our wax seal gate.
Thinking, Joe, it might not work as well because I've put too much. Oh, I've forgotten to put me thing in place.
Because I have a way of words that I think that doesn't engage with that and can come out all wrong. Water.
That wasn't the one you just washed your brush in, was it?
Sorry. Yes, but it doesn't matter.
No, it wasn't, was it? It was. Are you kidding?
I'm going to have to say, it's a slip of the tongue. I'm going to say it's maybe to do with my Scottish accent. I'm maybe going to say it's because of Mr. Ben Mosby. He is, well, yeah, he doesn't help matters.
Roll, foam on a 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 roll. Hey!
I've made pots that have exploded when I fired them. I've done zips in inside out. It happens to everybody.
We've all spilt our glitter all over our project or knocked the water over.
You right?
I've just noticed I've got my dress on inside out.
So I was messing about doing some backgrounds with the sparkling, took the lid off it and managed to catch the pot somehow, and the whole thing came towards me, down my front, across my lap, onto the floor.
I went to reach for the water and, you know, do the tapping with the and so there was less tapping and more sort of a tsunami. I've got some...
Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. We shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products with live tutorials and demonstrations. Join our family of craft experts where fun happens every day.
Are we in trouble or are we all right? Should be coming in. Should be coming.
What did she do?
Exactly
What
how
did she do?
he looks.
This is awesome. This is awesome.
Get creative and craft along. With our amazing deals, your next craft project is just a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week, or you can watch us on Catch Up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook, or our YouTube channels. You can chat to us, craft along, and meet new friends by joining our online crafting community.
And I watch you every day, and it's just what really gets you through when you're really at rock bottom.
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. Crafters TV, create every day.
Hello everybody, welcome back, welcome back. I'm going to say a few hellos. Thea says, hoi hoi everybody. Gidget in Utah says, loving your awesome costumes, Debbie and Becky. Kathy Mayer says, you women look like beautiful witches. Tina says, a spooky Halloween from all of the nightmarish North Carolina. And Hannah Law says, looking good ladies, like one of the sentiments Dissect says, you say witch like it's a bad thing. We were talking in the break and we were talking about scary movies. I'd like to know what your favourite scary, is it favourite or is it the scariest movie? The scariest movie you've watched. Is there one that you watched years ago and has always had that profound effect on you and you never watched it again? Can we ask in the gallery, what is your scariest film that you've ever watched?
I bet James has got a good one.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
What about Liam? Liam, what's your scariest movie you've ever watched? Oh, I'm putting you on the spot here. That's no good. Shrugging your shoulders. I put a spell on you.
Did he say Shrek?
It wasn't Shrek.
He said Shrek.
Scariest film.
I thought he said Shrek. I'm like, what? Scary film?
What was your scariest film you've ever watched?
So there's been a few in my lifetime,
Yeah.
and there's still some that I still can't watch now. And I know it sounds bizarre because they were made years ago. I still can't watch fully The Exorcist.
Oh, really? So you're not going to watch the new Exorcist film?
No, absolutely not, because that film gave me nightmares for a long time. Brilliantly played, but when you read into the history of how that film was made,
Yeah.
oh my God, that for me, like, nope, I'm not watching it ever again. So that was one that stayed with me. Evil Dead was another one.
Yeah.
Evil Dead. We were really naughty as children. My mum had gone off to work and we went downstairs and saw the old video. You remember the days when
Yeah.
the top loader came
Yeah,
up
yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
put it in and watched it? Oh my God. Literally, I can't sleep for a week. And I've never been able to watch it since.
Really?
So it had such an impact on me. More modern day ones, I'm not really, because I do love scary films, but I don't like being scared. Sounds bizarre, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
it does sound really bizarre.
But it's really, so like our Debbie, she loves blood and gore and guts. Ooh, no. And another one was, is it Scanners? I think it was called Scanners.
Scanners?
And it's an old, I think back in the 70s. And I remember the actor playing it because he were in V later on.
Oh, yeah.
Later.
Oh, Mark Singer.
Oh, my God,
We're
yeah,
talking
I
about
love. And Freddie. Because he played Willie in V and he became Freddy Krueger.
and
I
Robert
couldn't get...
Englund.
Yes,
Yeah.
amazing actor. And again, another one that used to spook me and still struggle to watch them as much as I love him. But yeah, Scanners, his head blew off.
Oh.
It's an image that stuck with me for years.
Yeah.
So there's things like that that scare me.
Yeah.
Seriously, I hope your kids aren't watching, by the way.
Yeah. Well, they're all pretend.
Pretend films,
Yeah.
pretend films.
Yeah.
But yeah, what's yours?
I think one that had a real effect on me was American Werewolf in London. And there's a scene in it when he's on the tube and the tube's quite empty and the werewolf comes out. And I have to say, because I live in London, I travel on the tube a lot, it is in my head every single time I walk through the tube tunnels. Not where the tube is, but you know, through where the things. And it was Leicester Square where I think it happened. But it's always stuck in my head. That always stuck in my mind. And The Thing, which was an 80s film. And they've done a remake of that. The original, that's quite disturbing. That is really quite disturbing. But you know, you quite enjoy them. And then you look back on them and you think, oh gosh, look how terrible that was. But there was a film with a crocodile, and I don't remember what it was called, but there was a crocodile that a child won at a fair in America, and the parents didn't want it, and they flushed it down the toilet, and it went into the sewers, and it got touched by nuclear waste, because there's always nuclear waste in the sewers, and it became this enormous crocodile, and it came out and got hold of people. And I watched it with my mum and dad when I was a child, and my dad, after the film, my mum went to make a cup of tea, my dad went to the garage to go and have a quick fag before bed, and what I didn't realise is my dad had this huge rubber full-size crocodile because we had a studio where I lived, and I heard this noise and I looked over, and coming to me was this big crocodile.
Oh no!
I've never screamed so much in my life, and my dad got into a lot of trouble for that.
Oh, I can't wait to hear what everybody else's scary movies are.
Well, Evelyn says The Birds and Jaws. Yeah. Jaws. Whenever I go into open water, I always think about that.
But sure, when I were in Cove Forward in swimming, and I was going further out, and then I'm thinking, Jaws?
Yeah.
Back I went. Because I'm in my head thinking, something's going to come and get me. Because you do, don't you?
Yeah.
You're just strange and how bizarre, and how can they affect you as a person?
The girl in Jaws at the very beginning that was taken, she had terrible dandruff. And did you know why they knew that?
No.
Because they found her heads and shoulders on the beach.
Oh, Becky! Yes, you'll laugh to yourself over there. Becky Sworn. I am telling you now.
I've been waiting all my life to say that. Never has been the best moment for me to say that. I should do some work because we've been chatting away, but do let us know what your scariest film is. And maybe there's a film we should all watch that we haven't watched, which is particularly good. Let us know. There is, this is work now. I'm going to talk about the Swell embossing folder collection. These are beautiful. We did embossing folders last week, didn't we, Debbie? We did a whole class on those. And I have to say, there was things that I didn't really use my embossing folders, but you've really inspired me to use them. This one is your graceful swirls. You've got butterfly swirls. That is very, very pretty, with those little butterflies just dotted hither and thither. This next one is your ornamental swirls. So these are going to be really good for decorating, scrapbooking, maybe boxes, lots of different options for these. This next one is your flourishing swirls. This is your elegant swirls. And then finally, we have your filigree swirls. I think that one's my favourite. I think that was the one you used for the teddy bear.
Yes.
On last week's show. This whole collection, you've got 6 altogether, is £22 or $35. Your platinum price is £17.60 or $28. Jane says The Exorcist was my first scary movie, and I don't watch any scary movies. Is that because of The Exorcist?
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah. You've got some samples over there, haven't you?
Absolutely. I'll show you a few samples, and then I'm going to do a quick demo for you as well. I love these. I love embossing folders. So many things you can do with them. Again, I'll show you some of Nicole's beautiful ones that she's done for us. Simply some inky backgrounds, a little bit of faux bleaching technique going off there. Added a few little floral embellishments and a sentiment. Look, incredible. Would you believe that these have been created from those gorgeous corner swirls embossing folders? They're absolutely sensational, and of course you can really go to town, and lots of techniques that you can do with embossing. That's like a sanded back version where she's used all those gorgeous inks, and I say she because it is our lovely Nicole again. I adore these folders. They transform cardstock, plain cardstock, into the most amazing patterns for you then to get working with. Now, because of time and because we've got so much to cram in, not just now but in the next 2 hours as well, I've got a little bit of an inky background. I'll show you and I'll tell you how I created it, because I've just used our Duet ink pads. Now, I'm always creating little backgrounds, and it literally is watercolour cardstock spritzed with water and then dab some of the ink on and let it move. And that's all I've done with that. That is literally 3 colours: Soft Heather, Sailor's Wake and Raspberry Ripple, and you can see those colours quite clearly there. There doesn't have to be anything spectacular with a background. You could do a background wash, which is what I did last week with the shimmer inks. There's lots and lots of different ways that you can create backgrounds. What I am going to do though is keep them there, because once I've embossed with this, I want to add some more ink to it. Now, with our embossing folders, and we've talked about this with our recent ones, especially the 2D, we kind of put a little bit of a cheats colour so you know exactly where it is that you're going to emboss. So if you're using something like this into it, then you absolutely need a little bit of a guide, rather than try, because it's a little bit trickier with a 2D. A 3D is very prominent, it's very raised, but on a 2D, it's only got one level. So you sometimes often find your fingers going in, where's the groove, where's the raised part. So we've given you a little bit of an helping hand with this one, because what we've done is we've put a colour on the front, and then there's still the little Gemini logo on the back. So that would mean that it'll push through that printed cardstock or whatever cardstock that you're going for. I've just chosen to create, and I'm just going to make sure I've got that in the right place. There we go. I just wanted that to go into that corner there, like so.
They're quite a big embossing folder as well. They're not a small one, so it makes it quite usable, doesn't it? 'Cause you use them on, you know, if you could cover quite a big card with all of those. You know, once you've done one corner, then the opposite corner.
Now, when I go in with this one, Becky, it's just 2 cutting plates that you're going to use. Now, you can add a little bit extra to it, because you can put your metal shim into there as well. Pretty similar to like a cut and emboss folder.
Yeah.
In fact, you know what? That's what I'm going to do.
Lots of people saying about scary movies. I think The Exorcist at the moment seems to be in the lead. I'd like to see, because I think there's a new Exorcist film that's out. Apparently it's trash, because there wasn't. It's trash. There's a new Exorcist movie out.
It can't be anywhere like the original was.
But there's been a series that's been out, and I can't remember if it was on Prime or Netflix. And I watched the first series, was amazing, and the second series was not so good, and it was really good. But it was an Exorcist series. So that sort of made me think I might go and see the film, but now I'm thinking I won't bother if it's rubbish.
Right, I think straight away, Becky, you can see now that embossed detail, and it really is beautiful, that lovely swirl. I just adore these. And now I'm bringing back in those colours, and what I'm going to do is, so I've got my Sailor's Wake at the top, I've got the heather at the bottom, Soft Heather, and the pink in the centre. So what I'm going to do is go over the areas where the ink is. So I'm going to pick up my ink dauber. Did we say these were in stock or out of stock, Nicola? I'm going to say I can't remember. We did have them, but because birthday's been on, I'm not sure if we've still got them. In fact, I don't even think we've got the what do they call these, Becky?
They're called ink, aren't they called ink daubers?
Are they called? Do you know they've got an? Is one of our social media superstars on today? Who is it that's on today that might be able to help us?
We've got Susie. Maybe Susie might be able to
help
for us.
Yeah, just because I can't remember the official name. Isn't that terrible? I use them all the time, but I cannot remember their proper name. But yes, so this is what I'm doing. You could do this with one of our round ones, though. You don't have to do it with a finger one. I just find that you can get a more precise inking over the top. And that just lifts that off. So I've got the background wash, but can you see it's defined over the embossed area? It's giving it a more defined look. So for me, I love doing this technique. So it's a little bit of the same colour underneath and then just going in and moving in to the next colour. So the next one I'm going to move into is the Raspberry Ripple.
It is ink daubers.
It is.
But they're out of stock at the moment, unfortunately.
Oh, it's that birthday. That's what it'll be. It'll be the birthday that's done that. Yeah, people have been taking advantage of all those fabulous deals that have been on. So again, I'm just
That works really well, and it just by using exactly the same colour you've already used.
Yeah, and it's just over the areas where, so like the pink is here and just over there, just adding that in. And then the last one I'm going to finish with is that lovely soft heather. There we go. And then lastly, I'm going to go in with the soft heather. Has Susie put what her scary film is, what she's...
No, she hasn't. Not yet. Susie, what's your scary film? We'd like to know.
Have we found out what James's is as well?
Yeah, what was your James? The green room. What, our green room? Going into our green room? Scary. It's not anymore because it's really tidy. I've never heard of that film.
Do you know what? I think I have heard of that, James, but I'm trying to remember the storyline.
It's about a punk rock band, punk rock band that gets stuck in the green room.
It's
zombies? Oh, because they can't get out.
It's definitely not the one I was thinking of then, James. It wasn't the one I was thinking of. Oh, Patrick
Stewart.
Love a Patrick Stewart. Yeah, I love that man. He's got a good, talented actor. Now then, all I'm going to do now is just lift this up a little bit more for you so you can see. With the background wash, you've got those colours, and then just by popping the colour over the top of the embossed area, it just blends beautifully. And it really is really quite effective.
Yeah.
So that's ready to go now onto your card base. Now I've gone for an unusual card base for this one. And I've done a little bit with our solar gold, but I always tend to do it when I'm at home. I often think about it. Let's get frugal with the cardstock, and I'm just going to pop this onto the back of that frame to give it that matte and layer finish.
Susie says she doesn't like scary films. Freddy Krueger gave me nightmares as a child, and anyone in Hockey Mask. That's how you can tell how old I am. I think I'm with you on those. I'm of the same age. I found all of those kind of films.
Which was
the Freddy Krueger kind of ones.
Yeah. Johnny Depp's first film, that.
And he was
the first one to get because he was sucked into the bed, weren't he? Was he sucked into the bed, or was his girlfriend that sucked into the bed?
I can't remember.
Yeah, Johnny Depp.
I think Johnny Depp, wasn't he like the last one standing?
Was he the last one standing? I thought he was the first one
gone.
gone.
I might have to re-watch them, I think.
Yeah, I thought he was the first one gone. Yeah. Right, I've got my background there. Now, for some reason, I had one of the Swash sentiments. I took my backing off because I used it in the... and I've lost it, Becky. Honestly, sometimes I do wonder about myself.
It'll turn up.
I know, exactly. Now, I've got a... Thank you, Nicola. 7 inches by 11.5. I was right, Becky, I was right. I love it when I'm right. I scored 1 inch, 2 inch, 3 in and 4 inch because I'm creating what we call a little pinwheel tower. I say a little pinwheel tower. It's one that's going to fold in and hold to create this lovely little effect. Please do excuse me because I'm going to start coughing again and I'm ever so sorry. I've also got one here on the front, and this one measures at 8.5 by 5.25, and I've scored that again at 1 and 2 inches because that is going to sit going across the card like that. So can you see the
I've not seen a
effect?
card like that before.
Just nice little interesting cards, aren't they? They make for a nice interesting card anyway, she says. So I'm just going to pop that in. In fact, Debbie, there you go. That's it. That's how you're going to create that cube. Now, I've used my special papers box. Oh, my God. The My Special Papers. I can't stay out of them, Becky. They're absolutely glorious. I just absolutely love them. Seriously, if anybody... And I think we've still got some in stock.
Yeah.
I'm going to let our Nicola tell me if we have. My Special Papers. Yeah. Oh, God, they're amazing. Honestly, Absolutely amazing. So many papers.
There's something that I need to
240
get.
papers, yes. So
Need to get
many.
those.
Yeah, absolutely beautiful. And I've got a matten layer.
Lovely.
I'm just going to pop that into the
Oh,
centre
it's
like
beautiful.
that.
And that's from the...
Honestly, Becky, if you've not got them, you have to get them. 240 gorgeous designs. Some designs that you'll recognise.
Yeah.
Some from discontinued paper pads that we had in collections. Things like your dragonfly, your vintage butterflies, and lots more. But then there's some exclusive ones in there as well. Oh, seriously.
So I feel a little bit spoilt for choice with paper pads because we had the Ultimate Pro, were they Ultimate Pro ones?
The Ultimate paper pads, yes,
yeah,
the
those
pearl
ones. Gosh, I love those. These I really like. Can I get them all?
Yes! Yes, of course you can. Of course you can. So I'm just popping that down, and then I'm just going to now, before I stick that on, I'm going to pop my plate into place. So that's going to stick onto this side, because it's going to be the opposite end that goes over there.
Okay.
Nice little fold. I like an unusual fold from time to time.
I think it's nice to have something a little bit different.
Yeah, something a bit different. And then just popping that on, and then I'm going to pop down a little strip on this inner panel. Excuse me, on this inner panel, because that's the bit that's going to stick underneath, like so. So I'm just going to put my little strip down there as well.
Do you remember many years ago, before I started working here, and I saw you in the green room of another place that we worked at, and I said, Debbie, I've made this card, but I don't know what it's called. And I handed it to you. You went, that's a bridge card, Becky. And it was one that I was demoing on a show, but I had no idea what it was called. I'd made it, but no idea what it was called.
I'm like that sometimes. I make things and I think, oh my God, I can't remember what it's called. And then I'm stood there scratching away thinking, what is that fold now? Cannot remember for love nor money. So I'm just going to pop my glue just onto there, because that's the bit that's going to tuck around. And before I do stick that down, I'm also going to put a line of glue just down here, so because that's going to attach to the first pin, so to speak. But before I do that, I need just, and that's why I've used the tape, but I'm not going to stick it right down because I want to get it into place so that it folds nice as well. So if I get that into a square, there you go, can you see it's nice and square?
Yeah.
But I want to make sure that it enables to fold flat. Right. So if you pop that down and then seal it, then you know that it's going to stay into shape and it's not going to lose its shape, but you know you've got it easily to flat. So if you want to fold something like that flat, you absolutely can. Just make sure your score lines are nice and burnished. And then I'm just, do you know if I've lost my little decoration? I can't believe I've lost, do you know, let me have a little peek. Nope, it's not under there. I don't know what I've done with it.
That made me feel quite sick, actually.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Did I lift that right up? Sorry. Ooh. Do not adjust your TV set. I'm just looking. I'm just looking
You're
for
doing
me.
some magic over there.
I'm looking for me sentiment. I don't know what I've done with it. So I'll just quickly describe. I've used a little floral, but then here's one I had earlier. With the hugs and kisses, the gorgeous sentiments, those lovely swash sentiments.
Yep.
Absolutely love them. But for love and money, oh, Debbie.
You found it now.
Right in front of my nose. Seriously, I do wonder about myself sometimes.
I don't know.
But there you go. That is a lovely concept card that actually folds flat, so you can fold it nice and flat. But what is taking centre stage there, that absolutely glorious Flourishing Swirls embossing folder, and you've got 6 different ones there to choose from. Absolutely stunning. And I know you can make quick, simple cards very easily with those lovely embossing folders.
Absolutely. Looks gorgeous. Really, really like that. Like to have something a little bit different to see. So these are your swirl embossing folders here. This first one here is your filigree swirls. This is your graceful swirls. To be honest, you want the whole lot, really, especially when you've got it at that price anyway. This is your butterfly swirls. Very, very usable set here. This one is your ornamental swirls. Then you have your flourishing swirls and your elegant swirls. £22 or $35. Platinum price is £17.60 or $28. Lots of people coming in about letting me know what their scary things were, scary films. Alien, says Carol D. Rhonda says she saw Psycho when she was 13 years old, and my mum had to sit in the bathroom with me for a few months whilst I was taking a shower. Again, it's one of those things you just sort of think about. It's like going into the water, isn't it? Invasions of the Body Snatchers, the original. I don't know if I watched that one. And Barbara says, I remember hiding behind my dad's chair when Star Trek was on, and also Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea. I couldn't watch Doctor Who if the Daleks were on when I was a child, and I went to Madame Tussauds when I was about 7, and there was a Dalek there, and I wouldn't walk past it. I was too frightened. I made my brother-in-law carry me. I'm not so frightened by Daleks anymore. You know, I'm all right with them now. They're okay. With Daleks, yeah.
Yeah, but, I was scared of Daleks when I was younger.
Yeah.
Love Doctor Who.
Oh, me too.
And I still now, do you know when the Daleks come on at my age?
Yeah.
I still go like, do you know when you're like, oh? And especially do you know the old one? What are he called?
Davros. Davros, yeah.
Is it Davros?
Yeah, it's quite frightening.
Disgustingly scary when I was like a very young child, but yes, yeah. I totally get that one with the
My husband doesn't like the Cybermen, and even now Cybermen, and even now if they come, if we're watching that, he won't. He just goes into a different room and he's like, I can't be watching that. Even now at his very old age. I don't. Yeah. He's going to be angry with me anyway. I'm just going over here because if you weren't watching yesterday, I'm getting little kittens, and I haven't told anybody. I can't show you what's inside, can I? Can I? In the 18th birthday bag, can I show you what's going to be inside it? All right. Let's have a first look. Right. This one, you do get the bag. Normally, we say you don't include the bag, but you do get the bag with this one. You've got the Cake Time. This is one of those exploding cards. The dies here to create those little cupcakes. We then have one of our die brush and foam pad tools. Die brush is really, really useful. You would think that you didn't need it, and then you get it and you think, how did I live without it? This is your cat silhouette around the heart. So you can see here, you've got the die to cut the heart, but it also comes out with this little, almost like a cameo image of a silhouette image of that little cat. Really cute. Next item I've got here are your insert pads. So these are your luxury insert pads. So you've got a mixture of vellums in different colours, but you've also got some card in here as well. You've got that all beautiful different sort of colours in there as well. Now, the contents may vary, but the value of what you're getting in here is going to be the same. This is one of these edibles, animal edibles. This is I've not seen this one. Oh, little ponies and little donkeys. That one's lovely. That one's going over there. And this is a problem. I come here, I spend all my money. All the money that I'm working is gone on things. This is one of our Creator Card Intralace dies. Beautiful, really useful kind of die. If you are new to crafting and you're just sort of dipping your toe in, these Creator Cards really do sort of help you make something really quite intricate, but very, very easy. This is a With Love set of stamps and dies. We have one of our Creator Cards, and this is one of our ribbon weaving dies. This is your Baroque swirls. So you can put your ribbon or your threads into different ways to create different patterns. We've also got a selection of tri-blend brushes. These are your Coral Blend, your True Blue Blend, and your Gold Yellow Blend. So as I say, contents may vary, but you will get the equivalent amount of money worth of items. You've got some of our colour blend pencils here. So these are not the aqua blends, these are colour blends, so these are wax pencils. Beautiful set of pencils full of pigment. If I show you on the back of here, you will see those amazing colours, really gorgeous. And the next one is your Crafters Inspiration magazine. This has loads and loads of techniques and ideas in here, but it also contains papers, embellishments. You've got all sorts of different things in here. You've got those step-by-step instructions to create all of those different projects that are inside here, as well as some hardware like the dies embossing folder as well. So this 18th birthday bag, and you get the bag as well in Crafter's Companion Purple. This bag, the total is total worth is £150 or $212. It's £158 or $212 worth of goodies for just £50 or $60, and if you're a platinum member, even less, just £40 or $48. Lots and lots of beautiful things in there. I'd better put that one back in because Tracy will tell me off. Will she? Your one will probably have that in, or might have it in. It's not like all of them will have something taken out by me.
No.
It's just that particular one because I've never seen it before.
I can tell you why. They're all packed up. I've been in the warehouse.
Oh, they're already done?
They're already done. They're already packed up. They're already, they're already in their bags. And I say sealed, but they're already wrapped up so nobody can get into them, so nobody can take anything out, including Becky.
But I've got my magical powers.
You've got your magical...
I said I was going to do it to surprise you.
Oh my God, you nearly made me jump out my skin. That's a really good cackle.
I know.
I normally can't, I can't today, but I normally can do a cackle. But yeah, that's really good, Becky. It's quite scary, actually. Do you mind?
Yeah, I am quite scary, yeah. I really am.
You're a pussycat, really, you know you are. Right, are we ready to move on? Because I've got something else fabulous as well. And it is all about flower forming. So everything you can think about with flower forming, apart from dies, we've given you and we've got catered for in here. So you have got, look at the price, look, this is amazing. I'm going to show you all of the flower forming foam that you're going to get. You're getting 7 sheets of this gorgeous, we call it the foliage greens. So you've got all the lovely greens in there. 7 sheets of 9 by 12. In this one, it's from the Vintage Rose collection, and you are getting 12 sheets of your flower forming foam in those beautiful colours. You're getting 12 sheets of these fabulous hues. I think they're called spring hues, that's right. And when I say spring hues, it's not just that pink, it's all of those gorgeous colours that you can see just down there. So 12 sheets from that one, 12 sheets from the other one. Wait a minute, let me get this right. I need to top this up, Nicola. 12, 12 and 7. And then another 12 from our Enchanted Dreams and this gorgeous colours. 43 sheets of flower forming foam. Literally a lot of foam to get yourself started with. And the beautiful thing, if you've never used our flower forming foam before, it is perfect when you add heat to it, when you apply heat to the foam sheets. It makes it more, this is a big word for me, malleable. Get me with the big words. It basically means mould it. You can mould, you can distress, you can add things to it as well. And you can use any flower dye. So we've done lots of flower dyes over the past. It doesn't have to be specifically for flower forming foam because any flower dye will work with that. So that's a lot of sheets of your foam, but we're not done there because we're going to pop some stamens in there as well. Now the reason we've done 2 different colourways for this is just... Oh.
I love a stamen.
Well, I know you do. You told me earlier you did. I thought she were kidding me, and then she told me why she loved them. But I love these. And you've got these gorgeous, shimmering, beautiful metallics in those gorgeous colourways. Over 400 in there. And then you've got the white. Now, the reason we've done the white is so that you can colour them, because you can dip these into your inks, you can colour them with your alcohol markers, and lots of other things as well. So 800 stamens alongside all of that fabulous foam. And then, of course, with your malleable... me swallowing a dictionary. You need the right tools to do all that distressing and all that moulding. Once you've applied the heat, that's all you need to do. Any iron will do, apart from any that's got water. You don't want any water steam coming out of it, but any iron, cheapest chips iron I always call them. But what you need are the tools, and we've got the best tools in the business with these 2 toolkits, because you have got your foam with your 6 ball heads on there in the form of 3 pieces, from that small right up to that very large ball that you can see, and it makes a difference when you are sculpting, and designing your 3D flowers basically. And you've got a lovely soft grip handle as well. We never point that out, but it is a nice soft grip handle and nice and chunky too, so it's nice in the hand for dexterity problems. And then you've got the low, and I say I love this because this creates the distressed flowers. These are the ones that are going to add all the distress into because of the silicone mat and the little finger toboggan, as we call that, or the little shoe or the clog, whatever it is. Because when you rub them across from the ridges that are in this one to the ridges in this one, it creates that texture, it creates that lovely distressed feel without ruining your foam. So it's absolutely fabulous. And look at the price, Becky. For all of that, £35 or $50, but you taking off your Club Platinum price, and the lowest you pay is in that purple box.
Fantastic. Great deal. And the next deal that I have are these gorgeous little animals. So we launched these not very long ago, and in fact, if you are keen to join me in the craft along on the 11th, I think, of November, we're going to be making this one in the craft along. So there are templates that you're going to be getting. One to make the elephants. These are posable. I mean, they're jointed in that they have a button that creates the little joint for them. So you've got your little elephant here. You've got your gorgeous little dragon with his wings. So this is the one we're going to make in the craft along. And then finally we have the lion. They are absolutely gorgeous. Now, they've been created so their body parts are interchangeable, for want of a better name. So if you wanted to make your elephant fly, you could just use the wings and pop them on the elephant. Why anyone would want an elephant to fly? No, you don't want elephants flying. What happens? I mean, it's not very nice if a bird flies past you and does a bit of a whoopsie. Can you imagine what that would be like if it was an elephant? It would be, there'd be a lot of people, not with muck on their windows, there'd be broken windows on their cars, wouldn't they? But they are interchangeable, so you can create your own kind of animals that you wanted to. You have the step-by-step instructions in here, as well as the templates. So you don't need to use your Gemini. You just need to use your fabric and your different pieces and just a sewing machine. Now we don't recommend. Well, we recommend that you use toy stuffing with these, which you can purchase separately from an online retailer. And for that reason, we tend to use a very small stitch with our sewing machines, smaller than normal. You can do it by hand if you want to, you just have to be mindful of that. So this is a collection of all three of these templates to make both the dragon, the lion and also the little elephant. The price here is £24.97 or $33.85. Platinum price is £19.98 or $27.08. If you do, and I'm just going to keep on pushing, if you do want to join me for the craft along in a couple of weeks' time, if you just message in and let Susie know, we'll be able to get something together. But actually, I think this is going to be quite a nice one to make. Christmas is coming up. You might want to make all your Christmas presents this year. Who knows? Debbie, what have you got over there? Oh my goodness, that is your favourite thing.
Oh, you know, the thing is, I know it's October Reloaded and we're bringing out all the best deals and best buys and the what's left of the new launches, we'll just put it that way. But this has been one of my favourites. I absolutely love this. You know me, you know I love a paper pad. I talk about it a lot. I'm with Christine on this one. I own way too many paper pads for my liking. I have an obsession. That's my guilty pleasure. It's a guilty pleasure. And these are incredible. 240 sheets in here. All 180 GSM, and this time all single-sided, so you don't even have to worry about, oh my God, what side am I going to use? Yep. Because they're all single-sided for you. And you're getting two from each design, so there's two of each design that's in here. That's a lot of paper. I think what I'm going to do is try and lay it down, because it's such a big box, and it literally is jam-packed full of all these gorgeous, gorgeous papers. I love this because I think someone's been playing with this one. They've added some little, looks like they've been adding a little bit of ink onto this inside because there's a little bit of a shine going off in there. But look, I'm just going to go through a few of those papers. So many are exclusive. You'll have never seen them before. I adore these. Let me get them the right way around because We've been in and out of this box now that all these papers have moved around. But these are all the newbies. I'm going to call these the newbies. Things that you'll have not seen before. Perfect for scrapbooking, perfect for lots of other things as well. Bag making, box making, matting and layering. So you can see all the exclusive ones. And then you've got the ones that you might recognise. Things from older collection. Stunning ones from the fabulous hummingbirds in there. I'm trying to remember that one. I can't remember it off the top of my head. Ask me to name a paper pad, forget it. But literally, the most stunning papers. Look at the poppies. They're absolutely glorious. That's just a little tiny portion of what you've got in the rest of the box because...
How many, do you have duplicates of each page?
So there's 2 of each.
2 of each?
Yeah, 2 of each ones. If I just
it's vast, isn't it? Wow.
This is it. Look how vast this is. It's absolutely massive. You'll recognise sunflower collection in here. You'll recognise some of the butterflies, some of the old papers from the Shabby Chic collection. I think it's Shabby Chic, or is it the Vintage Diaries? Thank you very much, Nicola, because I just then for a minute completely lost where I was. Yes, Vintage Diaries in there. You've got the wildflowers in here. You've got the daisy collections in here. All sorts of beautiful paper pads that you might not have seen or you've run out of. There's the butterflies upside down. Love those. These are from the Wisteria. Again, you'll recognise some in that. Oh God, those are stunning, those poppy papers. Absolutely beautiful. 2 of each ones that you're getting, and 240 sheets in total. Wow. That's a lot of papers. A lot
papers.
Laura. I felt like Cilla Black then. Laura. I can't do a Liverpoolian accent, I'm not even going to try. But a lot of papers for you. And I know I put a question out there last week on Instagram, what was the favourite collection throughout, because I've talked about, I love the scruffy little stamps. I thought they were absolutely amazing. Special papers, another one of mine. Oh my God, there's too many to mention. But a lot of love came in for this. They were this was the one thing that was the most that was in my poll. So I'm not surprised at all, can I just tell you, because you've got to have good quality papers for your crafting. That's exactly what you've got in here. $59.99 or $69.99. That would be the price if you just joined up and didn't sign into the club. But we know there are thousands upon thousands if you're in the Platinum Club. So the lowest you'll pay, $47.99. Can you do some maths for me, Nicola? Did we work it out? $55.99. What would the math be for the 240 into those prices? At the platinum price. We'll go the platinum price. Yeah, we'll go platinum. See, I can't work it out. UK platinum, 19p a sheet for 12 by 12, quality of this standard. That's amazing. Yes, 240, yeah. And then for our US, 23 cents a sheet.
You couldn't buy a sheet for that much, could you? No.
Nope. Absolutely not. So this is absolutely incredible, which is why I think it's proved to be so popular. And then you've got this gorgeous box to store them all in. And once you're finished with that box, do you know what you've really got? You've got a beautiful gift box that you could be using as well. I certainly won't be throwing that box away. It's absolutely blooming beautiful. Love the fact that you can still get hold of it. Take advantage now while that's lovely. I think it's still the birthday price we've held it at.
Yeah.
So yeah, absolutely get hold of it while you can.
Absolutely. Christine Mahoney says, amen, sister. And Wendy Meyer says, my precious, my precious. They are absolutely beautiful. I almost wish I had, at the front of it, you had little tiny, almost stamp-sized images so you could see exactly what you're getting inside there, all those different colours, almost like an index.
Love that.
That would be nice, wouldn't it? I'll suggest that to Leanne. Poor Leanne, I've got a list as long as your arm. I really do. We have some of these shaker dies. So these shaker dies also come with a sequin die. So you're going to get this one is your first one here, which is your Cheers to All. It's like a Kilner jar with the straw in it. But you get the dies to create the outer body of it, to create basically the shaker element. But you also get the dies to create all the other little bits and pieces to go inside it to create that kind of shaker element. We also have the Eau de Parfum perfume bottle. Eau de Parfum. I'm a French witch. You can see here you get that as you get sort of before you get that outer shape of the die. the shape to create the outer part of the die, and you also get the stamps and the other dies to create the different shapes to go in it. We then have Hello Beautiful. I was about to say that in French because I saw it in French. Bonjour Belle. This next, that one's beautiful as well with butterfly. And then this one is your Born to Bloom with all of those beautiful flowers. So basically you paint for this one and the sequin die. These ones. You're best paying for these two? No?
Throw it away.
What one? This one?
Throw it away.
This one? What?
The jewel die, that's it, that's the one. That's what you pay for, Becky. Come on.
Oh dear. I am so sorry. Basically, you're paying for these and you're getting all of those included. So this is your sequin die, so you just need to run that through your machine with your card and you'll be able to cut through all those different shapes there. So these are really good too. I'm going to quickly show you on the boards because I should have done that in the first place because it was easier. But you can see here, this is that first one with that Kilner jar, that's the Cheers to You. This one is your Eau de Parfum. This is your Hello Belle, Bonjour Belle, Hello, Bonjour. And then finally, this is the one I can't pick up, which is the flower one, Born to Bloom. And I'm going to show you a few samples so you can see. We were playing with these earlier on. I think I love a shaker card, and I really like these. I think these are really worth having. Yeah, we think this is Sam's emotional support shaker card because he just wouldn't put it down. This one with your butterfly, I just think there's something really special about a shaker card, and I hadn't made one before I came here. I'd seen them and I thought they look really complicated. I don't think I want to try that, but actually with the dies and with all the expertise that you get with the shows that we do, they really do look nice and simple. This one here with some little love hearts inside that one, they are absolutely stunning. £22.98 or $31.90. Platinum price is £18.38 or $25.52. You're going to do a
Halloween special?
Halloween special, yeah?
Can you do the cackle?
Yeah.
Can you do the cackle?
Yeah.
I love it. Absolutely love that cackle, Becky. I'm going to make... do you know what? I feel like I'm going to record you because that would make a great little ringtone. Absolutely make a great ringtone.
It'd make you jump.
It would make everybody jump. It wake me up in the morning, let me tell you now. I'm going to talk to you about Halloween papercraft because I bet you're thinking now, have you lost your mind, Debbie? It's Halloween right now. Yes, I know.
It is.
Yes, I know. We're not speaking the obvious here. It is Halloween right here, right now, across the globe actually, not just here. But I've got a really fabulous papercraft showstopper deal for you at half price because Halloween comes round once a year and we've been making Halloween makes now since, was it July or August or something like that when we started with our Halloween projects. You could be getting ahead of the game for next year and get hold of them at this fabulous price that you're seeing on the screen, especially when you see the purple box. $22.48 or $28.92 is the price, a half price, and then take off your discount. And the lowest, $17.98 for what I'm about to show you. And seriously, guys, if you want to stock up for next year, do it right now. Because I'm so sorry. Do it right now.
You have a break. Yeah, you need to stock up right now. Take full advantage. This is the best time for you to buy Halloween bits and pieces. That's why we've got things in that Halloween sale on the website, up to 40% off. There are other things in there, but there's some Halloween-y bits in there too.
And I'm going to show you.
Yeah.
And this is what you're getting, because it's not one thing that you're choosing, it's all three. So you've got the topper sheets. Now the topper sheets are already designed, ready for you to just simply pop out and then decoupage or use as toppers. So you're getting the topper pad with all the sheets in there.
Yep.
Halloween luxury foiled acetate. It's divine, absolutely divine. And you are getting this real heavyweight and then the most beautiful foiling with the lovely, it's one of my favourites. The spider's webs, the bats are absolutely incredible. I love the ghosts, I'm not going to lie. That lovely opaque ghost in there. Each one of those sheets has got a carrier sheet on. You're getting 12 sheets what you're actually getting is the colour of each way. So you're getting the purple, you're getting the green, and you're getting the... do you know when you're trying to remember the colours? They are iridescent, yeah, absolutely. So you're going to get one of each of the iridescent colours in the spider's web. The same with the pumpkin, so you get one of each of the pumpkins. You're getting 3 of the bats, which is the black, and you're getting 3 of the gorgeous ghoulies. I'm going to call them gorgeous ghoulies because that's exactly what they are. And then lastly, and I just need 2 seconds, just...
Yep. I love... I frightened Gaz by my cackling. I'm really sorry. I really didn't mean to frighten you, but... There you go. You all right?
Just while I had a very quick swig of, I want to say cold water, but it's gone very warm in here very quick. I could do with a nice, because do you know what I find soothes the cough?
Cold.
Ice cold water.
Oh, okay.
Or a hot drink, like when I drink with black coffee, sometimes it just soothes that throat.
But nothing in between.
No, nothing in between.
She's such a diva, isn't she?
I am
Has to be
such a
ice
diva,
cold
yeah.
or boiling hot.
I've tried the hot lemon and honey.
Yeah.
Didn't do anything.
Oh.
Tried the steam cup, didn't do anything. Nothing seems to be working other than ice cold water or a really warm drink. It's bizarre. And I say it just takes off that tickle. Bizarre. Now, can I just share with you the last one? For the price that you see on the screen, this is worth it just for this. Let alone the toppers and let alone the acetate. Yeah. This is my favourite Halloween pad ever. Ever. I adore it because I love the grown-up theme to it as well. All double-sided, but can we get in close, James, so you can see that lovely design? Because I am aware we have new viewers all the time that haven't got a clue what we're talking about. The artwork, the illustration, it's popping off the page. It is that blooming good. I don't know how... That ghost gives me the creeps every time I see it because it's so ghoulish, but so realistic. The illustration on these is out of this world. And all of those gorgeous colourways, and I mean it when I say this, I would gladly pay £22.48 just for this on its own.
Fantastic.
But you're not, because you're getting all of that, and there are 36 sheets in there, and you're also getting 12 acetate, beautiful foiling, and then a 15-sheet paper pad of toppers for you to then be able to pop out and add to all your makes. It's absolutely incredible value for money. Stock up right now for next year's Halloween, because the way this year's gone, Becky, it'll be round before you know it.
Absolutely.
Absolutely round before you know it.
Well, I think that's the same with everything, isn't it? Suddenly, you know, these times are upon us. I've been saying since my birthday, Christmas will be here soon. And let's be honest, I mean, Christmas starts for me tomorrow, I think. Because beginning of November is all that preamble to Christmas, isn't it? So Halloween's going to come around really quickly. Best to take full advantage of it. We're going to give you the opportunity for you to check out your baskets, and we'll see you in a couple of moments. Bye-bye.
What makes Crafters TV so special is you guys.
It's really special because the experts are really experts. They're really skilled at what they do, and they want to make sure that the audience also improves on their skills.
Crafters TV is so special because you've got together a really sort of key group of people and people that are very passionate about the product.
Crafters TV is so special because it's a unique community that we have with each other, where we can learn and grow and communicate with each other.
Community, the family spirit, the education, everything to do with craft. We are all like-minded people who share a passion.
I love all the inspiration the demonstrators bring and all the knowledge for us out here.
What makes Crafters TV so special? 100% it's the interaction. No other crafting TV channel or show has the same interaction.
I love the community, I love chatting live, I think that's the best part, and it's gone beyond crafting because we've become friends.
It feels to me to be a really, really close relationship with our customers and viewers.
You guys make us feel like we're part of your family. I've never been on the show before, but one of my friends who I did meet from CCTV encouraged me, and I was on the craft along.
Massive team of people, and I think they've all got their role to play, and it just brings everything together. It allows us to do our job and just love it.
Ah, the people, obviously. The people not just here at Crafts Companion, but the viewers that watch us. I mean, everybody. We have this real magical essence about it.
Bye for now. Bye.
Hi, I'm Ben from Crafters TV. As you may know, we've just launched an amazing new website. Our new home of papercraft to house all of your crafty needs. And as we've had a bit of a makeover, I'm here today to help you add those crafty goodies to your basket and check out. So, what are we waiting for? Let's get started. First, head on over to the Crafters Companion homepage. Select the correct geographical location at the top of the page. Next, log into your My Crafters account. Explore the site and products using the navigation bar at the top of the screen. When you find the product you want, add to your basket by clicking the Add to Basket button. You'll then have the option to view your basket or continue shopping. If you want to check out, click View Your Basket. Here you can see the list of items you've added along with the order summary on the right-hand side of the screen. This is also where you'll see your loyalty discount. And just remember, the price you're seeing at this stage is excluding any delivery charges. This will also be your opportunity to add any discount codes you may have. Simply type in the code, hit apply, and if your code is valid, you should see the correct amount of discount deducted from your order total. Once you're happy to go ahead with your order, click the Proceed to Checkout button in the summary box on the right-hand side of your screen. If you want to use ShopPay, PayPal or Google Pay, you can select the relevant option under Express Checkout and you'll be given instructions on how to check out. If you have a gift card, you can enter the code on the right-hand side of the screen and press Apply. You should see the correct amount of discount deducted from your total. If you'd like to pay by card, the details linked to your account should appear in the relevant fields. If these aren't showing, you'll need to fill out the correct details. When you've entered your payment information, click the Continue to Shipping button at the bottom of the screen. Select your preferred shipping option, click Continue to Payment. Here you can enter your card details or select ShopPay, PayPal or ClearPay. Next, make sure the correct billing address is entered under the billing address section, or if this is the same as your shipping address, then you'll have the option to select it. Click Pay Now, and that's it. You'll be taken to a thank you page with an order number, and you'll also receive a confirmation email with the details of your crafty purchase, which will be on its way to you very soon.
Hello everybody, welcome back. Carol says, what a great price for this Halloween collection. Absolutely, as Debbie was saying, that price that we just showed you, just for the 12 by 12 paper pad was sufficient, but you're also getting that acetate and those toppers as well. Do you remember we do have a Halloween sale on the website? You can get up to 40% off selected items. That will carry on until midnight tonight. So make sure, even if you're not thinking, oh, I don't think I need anything from the Halloween sale, always have a look in the sale or the clearance sections, just in case there's something there that you realise you do need. Another thing you may realise you do need are the everyday nesting border dies that we've got here. We've got a whole section. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 here in this bundle. The first one I'm going to show you is the kaleidoscope of butterflies. These are absolutely a beautiful selection of dies. You get 1, 2, 3, 4 dies in each of these. So you've got this lovely outer die, you've got these 2 inner framed dies, and this other one just in the middle here. Next one here that we're going to show you is your rose garden. I never missed your rose garden. Sorry. Tell somebody to choose different names for things and we won't sing. These are your seasoned leaves, and like I said to Lily, that sounds to me like it's some kind of salad. We've got fireworks happening.
Sorry, I know our producer Nick just says, what's that? But I think she thought it was you banging.
It's not me.
It's the fireworks. We've got fireworks outside.
Entwined vines. I think this one is going to be really good when you want to do Halloweeny things or Christmassy ones. This next one is your Amore. That's amore. Do, 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 do. Again, you're going to get those 4 different dies in there. And the last one is your Regency swirls. Look at the work in that. There is so much detail in these dies. £70 or $80. Platinum price is £56 or $64. And I do believe we have some photos.
Have we?
These are from Susie T. So they follow the craft along that you did last week.
Oh, yeah, that's lovely. Oh, Susie, I love your colours.
They look beautiful, don't they?
Oh, I love the bag.
That looks great.
That looks absolutely fabulous.
Susie did say it took her a lot longer than 2 hours to make.
Bless her. Do you know what, though? It doesn't matter because at the end of the day, you've created some absolutely beautiful, Susie. So thank you very much for showing and sharing with us.
That's gorgeous. Really like that.
Oh, the outside. Oh, I love that.
What is that paper pad?
So that's the Ultimate Papers.
That's Ultimate Papers.
Yeah, Becky, you've got to get it.
Yeah,
I swear.
I know.
If we've still got some in stock, get it because it's absolutely stunning. And I love that Susie's done different things. So she's put the dress on one, and then on the other, she's used one of that butterfly. Where's that butterfly from? Oh, he's going to irritate me now. Oh, that butterfly. I recognise that butterfly. Oh. Bye, Ecky Thump. I can't remember which one it's from.
Maybe that'll be a Play Your Crafts Right game. Guess the
not when I'm on, please.
Butterfly.
But I love this. And is this the other side to it? Oh, that is
nice.
Gorgeous.
I love the colours.
Love that. Absolutely love that. That's
Very
fabulous.
nice.
Thank you, Susie, for sharing. And thank you as well, because I hadn't realised until I come in this morning that it won the Demo of the Week.
It did win Demo of the Week. And I meant
so
to message you and tell you, we haven't put your star up there because we were waiting for you to come in and put your own
bless
star
you.
up.
Thank you. Thank you very much. That was very unexpected. I wasn't expecting that.
Because it was the Battle of the Boxes.
It was the Battle of the Boxes, and I thought I ain't got a chance because there was some amazing makes last week, sorry, amazing makes. So thank you very much from the bottom of my heart. I do appreciate it. Thank you. Am I moving on to my bit? Of course I am.
You can, yeah.
Well, sorry, producer Nick. I got carried away there with my Oscar-winning speech. Like I forgot. Yeah, I've got to do a demo.
We've got a demo to do, yeah.
Oh, I love these. I love nesting dies. Oh my God, I sound like a broken record and I do apologise. I do love nesting dies. And I love these because from a creative point of view, oh my God, there's so many things you can do with them. And I genuinely mean it just by the use of, and I say 4 dies, there you are, Debbie, there's the other one. There is lots of things that you can do with these, from having a solid shape, just by simply running that through, creates this solid decorative element. Then you've got the options of the nesting, so you can pop in the next nested die that sits into the middle of that, or you can have a bigger frame and sit that into the middle of it. You can cut that out to create an aperture. You can then put those 2 in to create, in fact, you know, that's what I'm going to do with first bit.
Okay.
I might just change my demo up a little bit.
Yeah, why not?
If you don't mind. But absolutely love these because of those endless possibilities, so many different creative ways that you can use these. They are fabulous. And for the price as well, with what you're getting in total, is just amazing. A lot of ways. From the Love Heart one, I showed 9 different ways that you could use them.
Really?
Yeah, from one set.
Wow.
From one set. So I'm just going to line that up, Becky, just because I'm a bit of perfectionist and I want it just right. So I'm going to line that up. Have I got my big plates here? Yes, I have. Let me bring my big plates in and I'll run those through. Absolutely adore them. Adore these dies. I wonder if anybody else got them during the birthday event. You'll have to let us know. Yeah, have to let us know.
I haven't got these yet.
Have you not?
No.
Becky, do you know what you need?
Yeah.
You need them.
I need little...
You do need them. You do, definitely. Becky, I'm watching you. I can see you.
They're lovely.
She's going to need frisking on the way out, boys, let me just tell you, because I can... What have I pressed there?
I love working with you, Debbie. You do make me laugh.
You've got to put up with me again tomorrow. Oh dear.
I think we might laugh so much we both can't talk tomorrow, so it'd be a silent show.
Oh, bless you. Well, I've had news from home that my son's started to feel unwell now.
Oh,
I'm like, he's gonna curse me because I said to him, "You'll be fine. You'll be absolutely fine." And because he has stayed away, like, God love him. He's like, he's you know, he goes upstairs, and I'm like, "You'll be fine. Stop worrying." Whoops. I know.
There's a lot of it around this time of year, unfortunately. I don't think you can avoid it.
No, definitely not. But I'm just going to bring in my dye cleaning brush, and I'm also trying to find what's happened to the studio new pokey tool. Because it's disappeared.
I saw one in the green room. Do you need it?
Did you really?
I did. Shall I go and get it?
Yes, please. That would be lovely. Thank you.
Here I come to save the day.
Yeah, I'm going to use the poker tool as well. I'm just going to clean out as much as I can with my dye cleaning brush. And I say dye cleaning brush because normally we do this with the dye to clean your dye. But you can see it creates, it releases things in your dye cuts as well. So I'm just going to do as much as I can in there. Becky, where are you? Is it there?
It wasn't there.
Unless
it's gone. There was one in the green room, but I'm going to get you that one instead.
Thank you very much, Becky.
That's all right.
I was waiting for you to come and save the day again for me.
What, to talk?
Yes, please. While I'm talking, can you talk, please?
Okay. Just pokey, 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 pokey. I always think, I'm always amazed at the kind of detail you get from die cuts, because when I first started, I just thought someone was there cutting them with a little craft knife to create all of those. And because that's how, you didn't have dies when I first started working with paper and card. It just didn't happen. If there was anything like this that had to be made where at Shepperton, at the studios, it was someone with a craft knife that would cut all of this. So I'm always amazed at the kind of thing that you can create in 11 seconds. It is mesmerising.
It is, yeah, when you, especially with metal dies, because it's like you said, I mean, even going back to when I first started crafting, dies were really expensive. Machines were something you couldn't even consider.
Yeah.
And everything I did was with a craft knife and a ruler, or, you know, the swivel craft knives, because you just simply couldn't create this kind of delicate... oh, I mean, God, look at that. That is absolutely beautiful. Do you know when you think you've got rid of every little piece and then you see one jumping back in, get out. I don't want you there, thank you very much. You're not welcome. Out.
I always find paper artists really inspiring. And there's a girl on Instagram called Poppy's Paper Cuts, and she does amazing paper cuts, literally with a craft knife. And actually, very sadly, she passed away a couple of weeks ago. So she was, you know, the actor or actress Anna Chancellor, who was in 4 Weddings and a Funeral. She was Duckface.
Oh yes.
And it's her daughter. And she did the most amazing things, and you think, gosh, that's just she did whole like scenes just with her craft knife.
Wow.
Really incredible. So have a look at those on Instagram. Poppy's Paper Cuts, I think they were called. Really inspiring. But I just think we can create such beautiful, delicate frames in no time at all.
You can, absolutely. I mean, that is absolutely, it's just beautiful. I've just changed up because when I was doing the original, and I will show you because obviously time is fast creeping up on us, Becky. I mean, it happens all the time. But I just wanted to show you. Let me bring in this black cardstock to show you. That's one of the frames that you can create. But then, of course, you can create your smaller frames just by the use of these I say nesting dies, but these inner part dies. So you can create a really nice thin one. Then you could create a nice thicker border as well, just by putting a smaller one in there. And the same applies to the separate pieces, which is what I've done here. So I'm just going to move those to one side for a second. Because with the smaller frame, you can create one using that inner frame. It goes on and on and on. And this is just 3 different ways that you can use them. And I'm just going to bring this into my card now. I've actually cut quite a few out here, so I'm just going to push all those to one side. I've got a couple of black ones on there. I've got a white one. I've got myself a little sentiment. Where's my stepper card gone? There it is. Let me bring in my stepper card. Because I'm going to create a little bit of a decorative frame. I've used, again, from My Special Papers, which is that, because it's the single-sided one, which is from the butterfly collection that's in there. Vintage Butterfly, I think it was called, if I remember rightly. That's in there, and that's what I've just used from the My Special Papers pad. Telling you,
how many permutations did you say you could have with each set of these dies?
So I used in the Love Heart one 9, in the regular ones 8 is what I've got. But I'm always looking at ways to see if there's other ways that you can change those as well.
That's incredible.
Yeah, absolutely. So on my side, I say side stepper, it's a centre stepper. I'm just going to pop my 2 little panels into there as well. Let me just use my glue to hold that down. And pop that into place, and the same on the other side. And then we're going to use the decorative frames to create a little bit of a pattern as well. So just going to pop that in, like so. Got myself a couple of little ones for the bottom part, so I've got just a couple of little pieces just for the bottom. So I'm going to bring that in. So this is just doing the matting and layering of the base card. And then let's bring those frames back in. So what I'm going to do is we're going to frame, I'm going to use these 2. And I'm going to create a little bit of a drop shadow. So I've cut one in black and one in white, and just by simply dropping it a fraction, you've got this lovely drop shadow effect. So I'm going to use the dotty tape pen. Oh, this is the $1 million question. Do we have dotty tape pens still in stock?
I don't know.
Yeah, because I've been realised it's been birthday, hasn't it? So I'm not sure if there's been deals on with them.
Are they not called dotty tape pens?
They are, yeah.
They
dotty tape pens. Oh, has it changed?
Oh.
Oh. Oh, really? I didn't know that. They are still in stock? Whoa, that's amazing, because they are literally the ones that you want to stock up on before they go out of stock. Because, as you know, it can take a while to get them back in.
Did you order a box, or thought you'd ordered a box?
Thought I'd ordered a box and only ordered one. And then lovely Daryl sent me a couple to put me on, bless a little heart. And yes, so yeah, I made a bit of a faux pas.
Never mind.
I know, it happens to us all. It happens to us all. I'm just going to pop this into the centre frame. And then I'm going to put the other 2 together. Oh, now then, do I do it that way or do I go that way? Oh, choices, choices. Producer Nicola.
Other way. The other way.
She likes that way. You like it both ways? I know, I like them, but I can't make my mind up. So I'm just going to stick these 2 together. I'll do exactly the same. So I'll bring in my dotty tape pen. Oops. Debbie, pull that towards you. I know, I'm getting paper stuck everywhere. But what I'm going to do is, once I've done this, I am going to cut it in half. So I'm going to line that up, make sure I've got it the right way around. There we go. Exactly like that. And then cut it, well, I say cut it in half. I'm going to use my trimmer, so let me get my trimmer or my guillotine and just snap that in half. Snap it in half? That sounded gross. Cut it in half, Debbie, cut it in half. And then we're going to just decorate on either side.
Ooh.
Like that. And
nice.
then I'm going to put a little sentiment in there as well. Like so.
Oh, I like that idea.
Yeah, it's just playing with them. Just have a little play with them. When you get yours home, you'll think of so many different ways that you're going to use these. This is just one way, and it's literally just creating a little bit of a decorative panel, Debbie, decorative panel. I've got myself a little butterfly that I'm going to stick into the centre, and I've literally just taken it from the special butterfly paper, and just fussy cut that around to create a little bit of a little paper butterfly there. And then just finishing that off, I've got my sentiment. Now, I popped mine on my Xyron, but I forgot, so I do apologise. I'm just going to do this very quickly. Actually, it might be a little, for anybody who's got a Xyron, showing you how you can do this, because normally it's just a rub-on that you rub with your fingers. However, I find it leaves, you've got to do it really strong, and so the easiest way to do it is pop it in your machine. So cutting plate, plastic shim, your Xyron, that's in the centre of your Xyron, sorry, rubber embossing mat, and then the other cutting plate on the top. Run that through, and that does all the rubbing for you. So you don't have to. So because normally you've got to break the adhesive off the back, and to do that can be a bit tricky. I say tricky. It's easy if you've got the right angle, but I'm a bit rubbish with my fingers in terms of getting the strength right to make that there. So all I'm going to do is, Becky, please tell me I've not passed this cough on to you.
Okay, I won't tell you that.
Oh!
I've worked with you more than I've worked with anyone else over the last few days.
Well, who else have you worked with?
Lily, Corinne, you.
Just
you. Laura, you.
I'm so sorry.
I think I had a bit of a cough and a cold. It's that time of year.
It is.
We should go out to the little club, the social club around the corner, and go and get a drink tonight. A hot toddy.
Did I talk about not liking whiskey? But I think I'd try out at this rate. Let me tell you. And there's one of those lovely swash sentiments as well.
That's beautiful.
I'm just going to put my little panel because my panel's slipped. There we go. And there you go. You got a lovely little piece that you can create with as well.
Oh, Debbie, that's so lovely. I really like that. We should have a vote for a demo of the show, should we? Yes, that's what we're going to do. We're going to get all of those different items together. So get your makes together. We've done 2 in this show. So ready to show you what we've got. We've got number 1. That's beautiful with those swirl embossing folders. And number 2, using those everyday nesting dies. Please get your votes in at number 1 or number 2. These are the everyday nesting dies. Beautiful. I mean, I love the fact that you can make so many different options with these. I always am keen to spend my money on something I can use in multiple different ways. This first one is your kaleidoscope of butterflies, and you can see all those butterflies all the way around the edge. This one here is really difficult with gloves on, you know. Rose garden. You can see all those beautiful roses and all those little entwined leaves. This next one is your seasoned leaves. It's not salad. They are more seasonal leaves, I think. I think seasoned leaves are salad, aren't they? Yeah? Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah? But I think this is really pretty. I like the idea of using this one maybe for like a wintry kind of card. This one here is your entwined vines. That is absolutely beautiful, and I think that one lends itself absolutely to Halloween, doesn't it, using that one. This one here is your Amore. And this is your Regency swirls. Loads and loads of detail on all of these sets of dies. Each one comes with 4 dies. You've got 24 dies in total. The price for this is £70 or $80. Platinum price is £56 or $64. Pat says, love that card. It's so elegant. And Mary Beth says, it's absolutely beautiful, Debbie. It looks really, really gorgeous. And another item, I'm just trying to look for them. There they are, hold on. Hole punches, corner punches. These were so amazingly exciting and just flew off the shelves when we launched them in March. They sold out completely. We've just managed to get them back in, and you have been buying them in your droves, unsurprisingly, because these are one of those essential tools that you will want to keep on your desk. The first one is your 3-way corner punch. So it's got actually 3 different sizes of curved corner that you can make on this one. This one is your decorative scallops. I'm trying to read it sideways, and you can see that, I mean, it's so elegant, so easy to create this design using these hole punches. This next one is your fleur-de-lis. This one is your decorative hearts. Gorgeous little hearts there you can keep using in your shaker cards afterwards. This one is your deco fan. I think this one's lovely, and if you've got that Roaring 20s collection, that would work really well with that, wouldn't it? This one is your decorative corner, And then finally, this is the one that Debbie loves. These are your photo corners, so great for any of your scrapbooking. The price is £40 or $50. Platinum price is £32 or $40.
As well, Becky.
Oh, did you?
Yes, and it actually was one of it was one that caught quite a lot of attention as well. It was the do you know the folio book that I did with all the photos?
Oh yes, I remember.
Yeah, that was using the corner punches to decorate each page and each photo.
It was a plaid pad, wasn't it?
It was a plaid pad, yeah, absolutely.
I remember
that.
That
from April last year, so you can go back and watch that if you want to at any point. But yes, absolutely love these.
I think
my fan were blowing everything off then.
I do have a winner for demo of the show. It is number 2.
Number 2.
Yeah,
well,
congratulations.
Thank you very much. There you go.
Very nice. I love the fact that you're using those vintage butterflies and in your favourite paper box. That's really nice, isn't it? I like that.
Yeah.
We should. Actually, Susie was saying, is that vintage butterfly paper? It's still my all-time favourite paper collection. Everyone loves a butterfly. We're going to have a quick look at the funky foam. Have you got the funky foam over there still? No, that's back in stock. It's the funky foam. I was here for the launch, and I didn't realise quite how diverse this product is.
Well, the reason we brought it into the October Reloaded show is because we sold out. So it was meant to be in the September one because that's when we launched it, but we sold out, so we've had to wait for it to get back in stock. And we've got it back in stock, and these are all the fabulous colours. And you're going to see the price for the individual ones. So the colours I'm going to show you are the individual sheets. You're getting 6 of the funky foam in each one for $1.99 or $3.95. Again, you'll see in the purple box, that's the lowest, that's the 20% off. That's what you'll pay if you're a Platinum member. So you've got that gorgeous canary yellow, you've got the purple, you've got the blue, you have the choice of the pink, you've got the green, you've got the
red. We've got a beautiful Christmas red there. And then we've got a pack of black and white. You've actually got 12 pieces in this. That was one that sold out the quickest. And then you've got the assorted colours. You've got a 12 pack in here. So you've got all of those colours that you've just seen, the reds, the purples, the blues and the yellows. And that's $3.99 or $5.95. Platinum price is £3.19 or $4.76. You can use it for what? You could turn your dies into stamps, which I didn't realise you could do. And actually, I think I saw Jan doing a demo with one of these, and she'd cut out those animals, like Debbie was saying. So there's a multimedia animal dies. Really, loads of things you can do with these.
Cut your flowers out in them. So if you've got flowers, instead of if you don't want to use your funky your flower forming foam, and you don't want to heat with them, just cut them out in your foam. And they look lovely. They create really lovely dimensional pieces because it's obviously foam. They look absolutely fabulous. And the colours are gorgeous. They're all back in stock. Choose your favourite colour. Go for the 12 pack. Whichever one it is that you want to get hold of, make sure you get hold of it and restock right now before they go back out of stock again.
Is there a particular type of glue to use with these, or could you use hot glue or could you use tacky glue with these?
I've used hot glue with them before because I've stuck my flowers down, so I've used hot glue. Tacky glue is another good one as well. But yes, your wet glues are the best ones to use for this. Yeah.
Sorry to ask you this question. I am so sorry to keep asking Debbie questions. Debbie and I will still be back for the later on show. And as we say before, if there are any questions that you have, I'll put them to Debbie. She might have to mime the answer to me and then I'd have to speak it out if she hasn't fixed her cough. But I'm sure, I don't think we could do a whole show with Debbie not talking. We could try, maybe just silent demoing. Maybe that's the way to go. I am not doing an interpretive dance to into. Well, I could do. Well, we'll see. We'll see how we go. I do want to remind you that we still have that Halloween sale on the website. Up to 40% off on certain items. That will be finishing at midnight tonight, so it's well worth you having a quick look just to see if there's anything that you are keen to get on there. But as we said, this is our October Reloaded day, so we are going back through some of the launches, some of the products we've had on the show during October that perhaps you may have missed out on. October was a super busy month, being birthday, and we had launches galore. So this this is your opportunity to sit back and see all the things that perhaps you've missed before. I do hope you've enjoyed the show. We've enjoyed having you. We will see you in just about an hour. We're going to make Debbie a nice hot coffee and we'll see you a little bit later on. Take care. Bye-bye.